I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby, so.
So if you want to take off that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
I didn't break the law. I'm not going to be found guilty of anything. This is a waste of time. If you guys want to know who I am, I'll tell you who I am. Okay. You want to know what I'm doing here? I'll tell you what I'm doing here.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
Today's video takes us to the great state of Iowa, where we find a former serviceman dressing up in the Chinese flag for some kind of protest while he's carrying some heavy machinery. What is wrong with this guy, really? I find it a disgrace that he would drape himself in the Chinese flag. You're not proud to be an American anymore? Then get out of our country. No doubt about that, sweetheart. In the meantime, sit back, watch, and enjoy!
YouTube suck. YouTube China. Oh, I'll put my...
You may not recognize our Frauditor today because he's not dressed up as grandma. Yeah, this is Flex Your Freedoms. He claims he was part of an airborne unit in the service. Didn't say where he served or exactly when he served, but I think he was dishonorably discharged because the boy just isn't all there. And you'll see what I mean as this 2.5-hour live stream goes on. We're not looking at anywhere near that, don't worry.
My gun. Get that right, brother. Stay strapped, constitutional carry state. I did take some pain meds. I took some Excedrin extra strength because my back is going to be very hurt. Very hurt long time.
Hey, Grandma, are you sure it's your back or is it your backside? Because it's your backside, I have some butterhead cream for you, sweetheart. It'll love you a long time. Oh, yes, it will.
Yeah, YouTube is the path of cucks. As you can see. By the way, if you guys don't understand, you will one day. You just have to pay attention to what I do. Because if you look, I do have a China number one, China number one, free country, China number one. I was actually going to equip this on my back, just like a superhero cape, because I am a Chinese. Let me put this in right now. You guys will definitely appreciate my flag.
Now, this is a former American soldier, and he's going to wear a Chinese flag on his back like a superhero cape. I find nothing funny about this, idiot. I find nothing funny about this at all. Considering that China, well, I'm not going to get into that, but I find nothing funny about it at all, Frauditor.
And if you don't, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. I'm going to punch you in the head. Taiwan number one, China number one. Ming ring, Ming ring. If you've seen my protest sign, you would actually understand why I have the Chinese flag on me. And I do look like Superman, I'm not going to lie. Look. Look at that. Let it flow, baby. Let it flow. Do some math? Oh, do some math. Square root of 69 is 8 something. That's something for you. That's facts. Can't deny that. I do know some math.
No, I think you had it right the first time. You don't know math, you know meth. Yeah. You are. Yes, you are. You know what you are. Look at you. Oh, man. Yeah, I think this guy was booted out of the service. He's got a dishonorable discharge. He just couldn't hack it for whatever reasons. He was a mental case, and they let him go.
Also, read this and weep, suckers. No, I didn't bring those smelling salts. They almost killed me the other night. By the way, just for everybody to understand, I did promise I would come out. I have been getting migraines. Hold on. That's a loud truck. Stupid loud truck. But I have been getting migraines. That's why I haven't been out. But I did get a whopping 2 to 2.5 hours of sleep last night, or today, I guess. I went to bed like at 10:30, 11 a.m. I couldn't go to bed. No, Grandma's probably okay. Last time I checked, she was in her cage.
Yeah, this is a thumbnail of the first time that Grandma was arrested. At least the first time I'm fairly certain she was arrested. She's been arrested at least 4 different times, and apparently Grandma likes to be arrested. Now, anybody that dresses like this and then goes out in public, you know they're not working with the full deck, right? They're a few cans short of a 6-pack, and they're definitely a few fries short of a Happy Meal. But that's Grandma for you.
So, I have been throwing some, some dead bugs down the, whatever the fuck you call it, in the basement. I have been giving her some bugs to chew on. So hopefully she's okay. I have not given her anything else. I know she's probably fiending for that Mary Janes and Cokes, but she has to get sober, guys. You have to understand that. My grandma is a drug addict. Is that my problem? I hope not, but maybe it is a little bit. Maybe I've been enabling her, So I kind of have to wean her off with my wiener, and then we'll just figure it out as time goes on. I hope you guys do understand.
Well, there you have it. You see, he said that Grandma is his alter ego, and he can't help it if she does bad things. Not that long ago, the guy was broke as a joke, and all of a sudden, you see how many views his channel gets? It's just really strange. Almost overnight, his channel became popular. I'm trying to figure it out. I just don't get it, though. But, for everybody that watches South Park, you know what Mr. Mackey says, right? I don't have to repeat that. Apparently, this guy's got some problems, man. I hope he gets some help. He should go to the VA and get some help, man.
But to continue on what I was saying, I do think that police today will respect my rights to be out here, because there's very few people that report real news, like BCNN. Very few around here that stand up and exercise their rights. So I'm not just, not to brag, but I am the best in business for a reason. And they definitely know me out here. So just like most places, they know Billy Butt Crack. One of my buddies that wore the pig mask, he went out and he's probably wearing the pig mask again, but they pulled him up right away in the system as Billy B. They pulled him up as Billy B for Billy Butt Crack. They thought it was me, but it's not. It wasn't me. I've been being a such, It definitely wasn't me, I promise. So Billy Butt Crack is recognized far and wide, just like he is in China. If you can see my flag, are the stars on there? Yep, you can see them. You can see them. I'm just like Superman out here.
This Yahoo is an embarrassment to all the fine men and women who have ever served our country. I'm almost 100% positive he was kicked out. I'd love to know where he served. Yeah, look at him. He's pitiful. He's definitely got mental issues. And I'm not making fun of him because he has mental issues. But man, you need some help. And the last thing somebody like this should be doing is walking around with a sidearm and a rifle. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, he's a loose cannon. He could go off at any minute. Yeah, and what's he keep coughing about all the time? Why is he constantly coughing?
But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we have plenty of protesting. Yeah, my son's in the car. I didn't bring like the big signs yet because I thought it would be a lot more windy than it is, but it's actually really not that bad. But I do plan, I'm going to go hard. I am hard, but I do plan on going hard here the next few days because my court is a week away. For those of you that don't know, my unlawful, unconstitutional arrest was April 1st, and now my court date, the pretrial conference, is here 1 week away. I will be calling up my my nerd ass public defender tomorrow, early tomorrow. And I'm gonna find out if he's submitted those motions that I told him to submit. So we're gonna figure out how that goes. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't plan on losing. I don't plan on losing. Absolutely not. We're taking that W. We're taking the West Side W, brother.
Well, I don't know if the judge watches your YouTube channel or not, sweetheart, but if he sees this video, you're going to be in a world of you-know-what. Yeah, what is wrong with you walking around? Yeah, I know you have a Second Amendment right, but do you think that's a good idea, especially when you're going to court in a week? You have absolutely no common sense, Frauditor. But be that as it may, that's the way Frauditors are. We're just stuck with them. And this guy's a bloody idiot. You'd have to agree with that. Now remember, this video was 2.5 hours long. I only took about 10 minutes of it because that's all I could bear to watch. Not to worry. If you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. And cheers to that.